Developing your leadership brand isn't an option, it's a necessity. Yet for many leaders, this is the last thing they think about. I want to change that. Today, I'm going to unpack 3 simple ways that you can level up your personal brand to transform your career and your leadership presence. Let's dive in. When your name comes up in a conversation, what do people think? When you walk into a room, how do people feel? When you speak, what goes through the minds of those listening to you? See, building a leadership brand can be a big and often complex topic. And while I share a lot with my coaching clients regarding how they can elevate their brand, I want to take this opportunity to simplify how you can begin to level up your personal brand just by focusing on a couple simple things. I took a call recently from a leader I did not know. He found me on my YouTube channel and reached out to have a deeper conversation. And as we dove into things, he shared that he wanted to elevate his leadership brand, but didn't know where to start. He was mentally struggling between how to communicate downward to his technical team and then upward to the senior executives running the business. And this is a common challenge for many leaders. Whether you're communicating to your board and senior executives, the C-suite and your directors, or your frontline leaders and VPs, many leaders make the mistake of trying too hard to change their style, which takes them off their game. See, while the message may differ depending upon your audience, the framework on how you conduct that conversation is the same. Let me repeat that. The message may differ, but the framework is the same. Let me explain. Those who work with me know that I'm a framework guy. And I think in frameworks and I share them with my coaching clients because, frankly, they're easier to remember. But let's take this big topic of building your leadership brand and simplify it so you at least have a key takeaway today that you can begin experimenting with. I want you to write this down. Educate, execute, and experience. Regardless of your situation or who you're speaking to, I want you to remember educate, execute, and experience. See, these are the 3 core tenets of building your leadership brand. Let me unpack each one. Educate. Your brand starts with what you share with others. You're in a leadership role for a reason, to provide thought leadership. When you don't speak and share your thoughts, you in a sense rob those you work with from your most precious gift, you. See, your voice is a powerful leadership tool that influences how other people think and how they grow. What you say and how you say it directly affects others' faith in you. The mistake many leaders make when communicating with others is they go way too deep. Whether speaking with a client, board, or a senior leadership, your job is to educate others. Focus your communication on what's in it for them. Here's a simple framework I share with my clients. I call it the Riviello trifecta. What do you want them to know? What do you want them to do? And how do you want them to feel? If you're communicating a team update, you don't need to describe every detail since your last update. Just answer these 3 questions. What do you want them to know? See, what do you want them to know that's important to them in their role? What do you want them to do based upon what you just shared? And how do you want them to feel about the information you conveyed in yourself as a leader? This simple framework cuts right through all the bullshit and makes you relevant. Try it. Use these 3 questions to pregame your next communication update. And then drop your comments below or DM me directly. I'd love to hear them. Next is execute. Can others count on you to deliver results? It's that simple. Or do you just talk about what you're going to do? Or worse yet, do you commit to do something and then you call an audible because in your mind, you believe it's the right thing to do? See, your ability to execute is directly related to your brand, period. Do you do what you say you're going to do in the time frame that you commit to? When you deliver on your commitments, you build your leadership brand. When you don't, you destroy it, and fast. Become the leaders that others can depend on. Start by doing what you commit to. It's that simple. In fact, it's so simple that I want you to practice this week. Raise your level of consciousness to what you commit to and execute on that commitment. Last is experience. What is the experience others have when they interact with you? Do you give off positive energy? Do you see challenges as opportunities, or you're always stressed, which only stresses other people out? See, being around positive people is infectious. Being around negative people drains everyone's energy. I will tell you this, your leadership brand is directly linked to your energy level. Are you easy to work with? Or do you make things 10 times more difficult? Here's the reality. Shit's gonna happen. Sometimes when you least expect it. And when it does, how easily do you adapt? Being easy to work with is the single most underrated career skill. Start by assuming positive intentions. People who are difficult to work with tend to assume everyone is out to get them. Right? Give your coworkers the benefit of the doubt and learn to see challenges as an opportunity to learn something new. Every interaction you have with others is an opportunity to create an experience. I want you to practice this week. Ask yourself, what experience did I create today? Do that every day for 1 week, and I guarantee you, you will elevate your experiences with others. And in those experiences will begin to define your leadership brand. There you have it. Elevating your personal leadership brand is a journey that can sometimes feel complex. And I'm going to challenge you. There's no leadership book on Amazon that can net this out as simply as I just did. There's a lot more I can say on this topic. What matters most is giving you something today that you can begin experimenting with. Educate, execute, and experience. These three attributes form the foundation of your leadership brand. If you want to go deeper on this topic, let me share one way that I can help. I invite you to invest in yourself and join our leadership community. You will learn so much faster when you surround yourself with like-minded souls who want to help. LXU is a community-driven hub for business leaders just like yourself who want to champion growth and accelerate their impact, both of which, by the way, will elevate your personal brand. If that interests you, this is the community you need to be part of. And best of all, it's extremely affordable and risk-free. I included a link in the description if you want to up-level your personal leadership brand. Okay, if you like what I shared today, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below, and of course subscribe, because each week I'm sharing content to help you and your team embrace change, focus your efforts, and accelerate results. Remember this, you're just one idea away. We'll talk to you soon.